Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's AMA Turbo's third birthday. I hope you like the intro. It's something that should bring us in the right mood for this party today. It's my absolutely honor and pleasure to be your host for this special AMA. So, most of you know me from the Dinner with Turbo, which we do every 2 weeks. And yeah, this is something I really enjoyed for the last couple of months. And so here we are together now to celebrate the third birthday of our, yeah, of our project, of our beloved one, of our beloved Turbo Toad. So this is great to have all of you guys here. I think everybody here that's joining and attending through X and YouTube, hopefully too. We started this today to reach more people. I hope this works out fine technically. Yeah, and I think everybody just looked through the crazy days we had. We started on Monday with this token world record attempt and everything. And yeah, you maybe saw the announcement, what's going on today and what guest speakers will join and everything. And yeah, it's my honor to bring you to the to all of this community talks together. And maybe somebody of you recognize that we were able to get somebody very special. And for me, it is a really honor because he's one of the YouTubers that I really listen and really consume his content because I think he's a total great guy, an honest guy, and he's with Turbo for a long time, and this is why I got into his content too. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce you the co-host for today's evening, Roshan Silva. Can you hear me, brother?
I hear you. I hear you. Can you hear me?
Perfect. Everything good, loud and clear.
Amazing.
How are you
Amazing.
doing
Amazing.
today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. And can I just say that that intro was amazing? I never heard that song before, but I was like in my room getting ready for this, and I'm like, wow, I'm like dancing to this. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
perfect. This is what it's
It's
supposed to
awesome,
be.
man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turbo energy coming through this song. Yes, perfect.
Come on. Yeah, exactly. I'm excited for today. Um,
Awesome. Great to have you here, Ben.
Yeah, for I guess for those that have been rocking with me for a while, you already know I've been in this game since 2017. I've seen the cycles, I've seen the hype, I've seen everything in between. And Turbo was a huge part of my growth on YouTube. It's kind of where everything really changed. Even though I've been, in these markets since about 2017, I actually started posting maybe in 2024, and a big part of where I am today is because of Turbo. So this doesn't just feel like, another spaces or anything like that, or just another talk. It kind of feels full circle to me. It's kind of like coming back to where everything started. So I'm excited for today, really.
Awesome. It's great to have you here. As said, you're really a YouTuber that I enjoy listening to. I love your content and yeah, following for a long time. I think it's back from 2024, which is also where I got into this community a little bit more, a little bit deeper. Um,
Mhm.
as the beginning was on 29th of April 2023, as we know of today. And yeah, this was something a journey for me where I get to know people that I never dreamed of getting to know, and you're one of these guys. And it's just crazy for me to sit here and talk to all of you and get connected and build trust and build something great together. And if we reflect the last couple of years with Turbo, I think you can clearly see that everything is possible with a community like this. And I think everything that happened in the last years in the whole crypto space is a proof for that an outstanding community is something you can build on. And Turbo, in my opinion, definitely has something special going on there, and I haven't seen anything comparable to this. So it's great to be here. It's an honor to be here for me. And yeah, thank you for the introduction. I think most of the people know you from the community, and it's, as I said, great to have you here. Um, yeah, maybe some just reflections from my side to the last couple of years. If you look at some achievements, we all got together. Yeah, we are a
Mhm.
community driven project, 100% community driven project. So I think this is a major difference because if you look at it from this perspective, it seems for me that nothing is impossible because everybody is able to shape the project and shape the direction. Of course, we all are in a positive wiped community, so this is something we should focus on, in my opinion. But everything else is open. We partnered up with Tangem, with the Turbo Tangem card. We made some Telegram sticker launches with Sticker X. We have a collaboration with Mansory where you can purchase a Turbo electro scooter. We built up a new merch store. The Turbo Chain thing we will be talking about later, I think, is also something unique. And yeah, do you have anything from your side, Ro? What was your highlight in the last couple of years? Do you have something outstanding,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, it feels a little bit surreal to say that this is the third birthday for Turbo. I feel like time flew because, like, how was it already 3 years? I remember when I was covering Turbo on YouTube. Um, I was one of the first. There weren't too many people talking about it back then, and you know, before most people were even paying attention. The thing is, the community that found me back then is still the community that's here today. So, for a lot of people that are tuned in today that are watching this, I just want to say, man, like, give yourself a pat on the back, honestly, because you were able to survive the crazy conditions of this crypto market, and you're still with us, still rocking with this project. And to this day, I still create videos on Turbo because I genuinely do believe there is no other, quote unquote cult like community out there than the Turbo community. I think it's one of the most positive and vibrant communities that I've been a part of. And, throughout the career of being a YouTuber, you you get the bittersweetness of being a part of different meme coin communities, different crypto communities. And, and a lot of them you get to see just how toxic some of them might be. But with Turbo, throughout every single year that I've been in here, been uploading, it's just been, people welcoming you with open arms, just embracing you. Not just that, not just how warm the community is, but just how um the drive they have to keep doing better and the drive they have to keep coming out with more, doing more is one thing that I absolutely love about this project. And I know we have a pretty crazy lineup today. We have some exciting things today, a bunch of stuff, and I'm excited to get into the rest of this, man.
Awesome. I think this is time for a round of applause. Thank you, everybody, for putting your energy and your effort into this. And I totally agree with all the words you said, man. It's some different kind of community when it comes to positivity, and I see it a lot of times in the Telegram chat, for example, in the main group, when some people you talked about the rough times when some people are down, they're down badly, and they're really hesitating with all of this stuff and they're not believing anything. We always help each other up, and this is something I don't know if there's any other community that does it like Turbo. And so this makes it also a little bit more special for me because I'm an optimistic person. I always believe in the good, and so
Right.
this is the right place for me, and I will stay there for the next couple of years for sure. Okay, perfect. I think so far off to a good starting in this party. We're talking about the past, about the achievements, and yeah, I think we can gladly start with the first guest speaker we have today. Maybe a short announcement at the beginning. Also important maybe for our guest speakers. There were 4 guest speakers that were planned. But unfortunately, Sarah from R2, she had some personal reasons. She had to cancel. All good, family first. This is always the right way. If there's something in the family going on, please wrote on priority 1. So totally appreciate it. We will talk later. It's all good. And yeah, Trading Sniper canceled shortly. He messed up something with the time zones. I know we are from everywhere in the world, and it's with the summertime and wintertime and everything. I know things can mess up. So I think we will be able to talk maybe on a dinner with Turbo or something. All good. So we will have today our first guest speaker, and I will start with him right now and bring him up on stage. And is none other than I will say a good friend of mine for now. We have a lot of contact, and we got through AMAs, through German AMAs and everything. So please welcome my dear friend Phil from MacC Germany. Hello, can you hear me, Mac? Phil?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, all good, loud and clear. How you doing, buddy?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really fine right now, enjoying the evening, enjoying some good conversation before I hide into my bed. Maybe a short introduction of myself at the beginning.
Yes,
So, my
please.
name is Phil. I'm working for Maxi. I think most of you know Maxi. We're a central exchange. My crypto journey started as a meme coin trader, but shortly I stopped this and started being a community manager, mod, and content creator for different smaller DEX projects and communities, especially in the German space. And since the last year, I started my journey for Maxi, and there I met all the great guys from the Turbo community after our German AMA. And we stayed in touch since that, not only for crypto purpose, also for some private communication. And I appreciate this kind of relationship a lot.
That I can 100% agree on these words. It's great, and I remember I often remember back the day in I think it was in December 2025 where we had the German AMA, which was something special for me and my brother Torge. Um, this was yeah, a great experience because doing some spaces and some AMAs in English is just, yeah, kind of the normal thing, I think, and being able to talk in yeah, in a native language was something special. And yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah,
And maybe we can do it in a couple of months again and yeah, talk and see what's going on. So Maxi
yeah,
always is,
100%.
yeah, this sounds like a plan, man.
We are always open for you, for the Turbo community. So there's still time for you, always on my schedule.
Perfect. That sounds great. Sounds great.
So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
prepared. Yes,
Yeah. Go on, bro.
I
Very good.
prepared 3 questions from our community. We had an giveaway with an announcement for this space, and
Yeah.
we had a lot of questions coming in, and I still looked up 3 of them,
Perfect. This is
and
how I like it.
I will, and I think they will cover up most of the question. The first question is the best one for me so far because it's really interesting from my perspective, working on an exchange, to see what are the biggest challenges you're facing right now as a community and as a project.
Okay, cool question. And I love the way you do this. You're just turning it, wrapping it right up and pulling the host on your side. This is cool, Phil. I love it. Um, yeah, what are the things we deal with? One thing that I always tell everybody, which is something that I love the most, or is a part that I love the most in Turbo, is that I can be myself and I can be totally honest with you. And this is what I do at every dinner with Turbo, and I try to do in every talk on every AMA. So I think the most difficult things at the moment are pretty much the things that everybody has to deal with. You look at crypto, you look at the whole space, you look at the meme coin space, and you see prices going down. Everybody is disappointed. Shouldn't we have to see the biggest altcoin season? Everybody is telling, oh, hold on for a month, hold on for 2 months, and it's not. When you only look at the price action, it's not working out already. I'm not lying with you. I'm not lying to you. I mean, this is, yeah, it is difficult, and I think this is keeping up the energy in these difficult times is a really big thing. And I think we're doing it pretty good because we were talking about the positivity in Turbo, and we're not stopping on building it. This is the time. Everybody that is long in the space knows that this is the exact time where we build. And this is what we do, and then you see it on this AMA, this birthday AMA, and then the regular AMAs we're doing. So we're not stopping, and we're helping everybody up. So yeah, I think all good with Turbo, and we believe in what we're doing.
Yeah, appreciate. Yeah, it's in my opinion, in the end, it's not only about money or short-term gains. It's a little bit more about conviction.
Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
sleep better and live better and trade better and look better on charts when I have some conviction in my mind. And the other thing is community, yeah? But community isn't the problem for you.
That's right. Yeah, the conviction is a big thing in my opinion too, because everybody is always relentlessly searching for the next big thing and the next big thing, and I'm not getting it always, because if I found the thing that's perfect for me and I can bring in 100% of my energy, why searching another thing where I can put this energy? So this is just my way of thinking, and if I'm in this community and everybody treats each other good and respectful, why move on to another community? Just bring the energy in there.
100%. Yes,
Right.
100%. I fully agree with you on that.
Perfect. So you have
So
three questions.
I would hop. Yes, because I got a lot of questions, and now I need to spit it out.
Yes.
So the next one is what's actually planned for the future? Are there any partnerships planned, utilities, something like that? I mixed it a little bit because there were a lot of questions about the future of Turbo.
Yeah. Being honest with you on this stage is, I did of course look a little bit through your post and through the questions before. So
yeah, totally fine.
I was expecting something like this, and I totally get this kind of question and got it asked often. And this is something I think you should take a step back and look at it as another point of view, because if you're familiar with Turbo and you know where it comes from and how it works, the question on the side of the future and on the roadmap is only able, you're only the only person to answer it, because you can participate and you can shape it like you think what's good, or how we can do this together. So I think the future roadmap, of course, there are a lot of things in the planning. I think there's another guest speaker later that will say some things on what we plan to do with them again. And so, of course, yes, we are building and talking about some things that what will be the future of Turbo is difficult to say, because as I said, shape it for yourself and do what you want with it, if it's in the sense of the community and positive vibe, of course. So there's never been a clear roadmap, because there's not a single person or a group of people that is leading the way. We are all leading this way together. So utility was also a word I think you used. Yes, because I think with Turbo Chain is a big thing where we're focusing on. It's something unique that we are with what we have, and we are outstanding with this. So I think building, if you want something in the way of utility, I think pushing Turbo Chain and bringing some utility to this chain is a big thing. But all the other things, you can do it together with us and shape it.
Yeah, I like this kind of view of bringing the community to handle things together. That's really cool. Yeah, the last question from my side is from one of our active members of our community on Telegram, from Arne. So maybe he's listening now. Hello, Arne. His question is there, because of the Turbo AI background, is there something planned like community-driven AI tools or something like that?
Community-driven AI tools. Talking about the honest part, I don't know. It's I said I'm also just a community member that's involved in some groups and know some things that we're building and we're doing. I don't know 100% if there is somebody building this right now. If so, I don't know it at the moment. But if there is an idea, of course, go for it and come with the idea, and we have the people that can help building if you have some technical problems. By the way, technical problems, I think Phil is gone. He's somewhere in the mountains, I think, the windy weather. So I hope this answered his question. He doesn't mind at the moment, I think. Okay, Yeah, if Phil is coming back later, if he has some internet connection, I think we will bring him up and finalize the dialogue. But yeah, for now, I think it's not possible getting him here. Oh, wait a moment. I think he's coming again. Phil, you here again?
Yeah, sorry, I lost
Man,
connection because we're in
man,
the mountains. And
yeah, I know where you're climbing. I mean, it's windy out there. Man,
yeah, we are really high in the mountains.
yeah, I heard it. I heard the windy situation, and yeah, yeah. In the meantime, Torge did some commenting on the question. As in community-driven AI on the website. Yeah, right. This chatbot,
Cool.
this tiny guy.
So
Yeah, there are some things like this in the planning. Of course, we also had some vibe coding session. But yeah, as said, I don't know, do not know everything, and the community is helping out. If you have some ideas concerning this, we can build this together. We have the partners. I think this would totally work out.
nice. Thanks for your honest answers of my question. Thank you very much.
Always,
So
always.
I'm done with my question. I'm done with the serious part for now.
Okay, let's have fun now, right? Work is done. Oh, cool. Yo, I mean, we were talking about the partnership we have and the personal connection we have together and everything. I think this is something special that fits perfect with the Turbo narrative. Maybe some rounded up question for the final thoughts from your side. What your plans for yeah, the connection with Turbo, or your general plans on MEXC? Some outlook. How do you see all the crazy things that are happening in the space? Is there something that you want to point out a little bit on? What is the thing that you're working the most on? Is there something special you can share some alpha here?
Yeah, so I will start maybe a little bit from my perspective now on the market. So it's like when we look on this year on 26, it's a little bit split it in a half. It's kind of a year where geopolitics dominate everything, and a tweet from one person can destroy entire charts and liquidate millions and billions of dollars. On the other side, we see more and more institutions, banks adapt crypto as a payment or adapt the technology behind it. So 26 is a very interesting year, but maybe so far not from the side of an investor, you know? If you look, if you have to look and say, yeah, I want to have faster gains, I want to have bigger money. So this year isn't right now the year you're looking for. For me, it's a fantastic year because, yeah, as you know, I started late in crypto. I would say my journey started in 24, so now 2 years. And for me, this market right now is really perfect for DCA to get my entries better, to show my conviction. Maybe this is the right word. So I would say have a plan, stick to your plan, and don't get FOMO, don't get hype from some content creators, don't get too frustrated from the media news, and do your thing. That's the whole game. Educate yourself, find conviction, and start doing your thing. So that's my thing. That's what I'm doing personal as a freelancer, as a digital nomad, as a crypto guy. That's what I'm doing. From the perspective of MEXC, yeah, things are really interesting. We have a new CEO, Wooger. Maybe some of you got the message. I met him. He's a really interesting person, and I think he's the right person for us as an exchange, for us as a CEO, for public work, for building relationships. Yeah, and this year for me is all about building community, building trust, and getting solid in the space. So. And the third question, I think, is for what I'm working a lot on now is like social media. I'm doing as part of my job and as part of my private interest a lot of social media. So I'm really active and focused on X, and I'm doing Instagram and TikTok, and yeah. So that's mostly my thing, and I'm planning and preparing right now a lot of spaces. So in May there will be some interesting spaces, German spaces and international spaces. So that's right now the main topics I'm involved in.
Perfect, perfect. Beautifully said. I think this is the conviction thing is something you should focus on. And it's, as you said before, something you need to find your inner peace. Because you're fumbling around and searching for the next big thing and putting your money in there and there and there. I think it's not the right way, at least for me. It's just my opinion. And all of this said today, I didn't say it today. I have to. There's no financial advice, of course. We're not allowed to do this. If somebody in here is, not aware of this. But yeah, thank you, Phil, for your words. I think we will have, a lot of contact in the future month too. Maybe there is some maybe we can do with Turbo or join German, of course, as always. And yeah, if you have some roundup final words, it's up to you.
Yeah, guys, thanks. Appreciate the time. Thanks for letting me speak. I wish all Turbo community member and the project all the best, and I hope we can keep this strong bond together and doing a lot in 26 and making this year count for everyone.
Absolutely, beautifully said. Thank you for your time.
Bye.
Thank you
so
for
guys,
joining.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Appreciate you a lot, man. Have a nice one. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Awesome. So this is the spirit we need here in the Turbo community. Maxi, always a big supporter, and I love to see this big central exchanges supporting our project and supporting and seeing the potential of this.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you for that, Phil. That was great.
Awesome. I just wanted to hand over to you, bro. I was talking a lot for now, so I'll reach it out to you. So I bring up the next guest speaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give the word to you, brother. And the next one is Declan.
Absolutely, yeah.
From Aurora.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you, Phil, for that. Now, we have someone the entire Turbo fam has, at least me personally, have been waiting to hear from. Declan Hannon from Aurora Labs. Declan, huge welcome to the stage, brother. The community's buzzing to hear the latest on Turbo Chain.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me. This is the first AMA I've done with you guys, but we've been working with the Turbo community now since December, I guess, of 24, actually, when we first launched Turbo Chain. So I guess, look, a quick intro to me. So I'm the CEO at Aurora Labs. We're actually super focused at the moment on building cross-chain products. What we've essentially been working on this year is building a new product studio for communities and ecosystems just like you guys, to be able to be truly multi-chain, right? To allow community members to bring any assets, onto Turbo and of course any other network as well. It's interesting listening to the previous speaker because my journey in the space is relatively young as well, actually, right? So I joined Aurora back in 2022, and I was in the crypto space in 21. And it's certainly been an educational 5 years. And what's most interesting to see, I guess, is during that time which projects have survived, right? Because it's not been the flashiest projects that have the best paid influencers that are still around, right? It's projects that either build really solid products that provide real value, or it's projects that have a genuine community that is filled with people that actually care, right? And that's one of the things I've always loved about the Turbo community. It's the reason we started working with you guys back in December, and of course we're cooking something with some of the community right now, behind the scenes as well. So yeah, thanks very much for bringing me on.
Yeah, absolutely. I love how you touched on that. A lot of these crypto projects that I've seen survive right now, and Turbo specifically, are just ones with just genuine community members. And one thing I always like to even say when I make my YouTube videos, these projects are only going to go as high as the community wants it to go. So for those of you that might feel discouraged posting every day, listen, guys, I'm telling you, it matters. Your voice matters in this space, especially when it comes to Turbo. So again, thank you again for joining. Now, I did have a couple questions for you. Now, so Turbo Chain, we launched in December of 2024 as the very first AI meme blockchain built specifically for the Turbo ecosystem. Can you maybe just walk us through what really made the Turbo community stand out as, I guess, the perfect use case for Aurora's virtual chain. Walk us through kind of how that partnership came together a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. So, interestingly, it didn't come through, what you often see these days, right? Traditional sales or anything else. It actually just came through some community members reaching out to our marketing team. And they were just walking us through, what they're up to and what they're looking for. And what we quickly realized is there was something unique within the Turbo community. Like, people were genuinely just super excited to do something cool. And that's what really we've been all about. But more importantly, there was no fluff. There was no, hidden agenda. It's just, look, we want to move quick. We've got some really cool things that we want to build. And, that was kind of the perfect use case for us, as a project and for our virtual chains, right? We've built virtual chains for projects just like you, right? That wanted to be able to control how fast that they can go. And I think, your name was quite fitting in that regard, because I think the speed in which you implemented it was phenomenal. But more importantly, one of the things that quickly became apparent when we were speaking with the community was actually you care that the value stays with Turbo, right? And if the community are helping to build it, and I think, you rather eloquently put it a moment ago, your voice matters, right? And that's exactly what we wanted to help provide, so by providing Turbo Chain, what it meant is the activity from all of the community members does matter, because it's on your chain, it's on your network, it's your activity. It's not been leaked or, siphoned by another player, right? Every trade, every action, every moment feeds straight back into Turbo, and that was quite the alignment, and Turbo really was one of the best and first, use cases for our new virtual chains, because it hadn't been live very long when we went live. So, there was a leap of faith, from the Turbo community, and hopefully they were happy with what they saw.
Oh, 100%. I think we were definitely thrilled with what we got. And I mean, you touched on how Turbo implemented it, really quickly. And, that's just part of what Turbo is. It's in the name. We have to implement quickly. Now, fast forward to 2026, Turbo Chain's been live for over a year now. What's been some of the biggest wins so far? And, if you're able to touch on anything that the Turbo Chain roadmap might hold, is there anything that you could touch on there?
Yeah, I need to be a bit careful, because I'm not sure what I can and cannot say.
Sure.
In relation to the current work that we're doing. I have a tendency to speak. I shouldn't always do it, and I frequently get told off for doing so.
A little bit of alpha is not bad.
Well, that's kind of my viewpoint on it as well, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of key milestones, so obviously launching the chain was the first step, and it was super quick.
Right.
But then actually seeing things starting to appear, right? So Turbo Swap went live shortly after that. You were one of the first. You had that kind of dedicated, kind of intense powered front end. And what's been great is that kind of continuing engagement that we've had. So there's been a couple of things that we've explored, but what we're cooking right now, I would say, is probably by far the most exciting thing that I've seen. What can I say about it? So I won't name it out loud, but it's really doing exactly what everyone on this AMA has really talked about. It's bringing something for the community that they can actually use, that recognizes their activity and contribution. Of course, it's going to be leveraging our new intense products. So there's a little bit of a clue. People will be able to, bring Turbo, get Turbo from any network and from any token that they want. And it really is a community first platform, right? I think that's probably the biggest clue I can give in terms of what is coming. And yeah, I'm super excited to see it, because to be honest, this particular type of product can only be pulled off if there is a strong community behind it. And I think Turbo have proved time and time again that you've got that community power, right? So yeah, I'm super excited for this to go live. I believe it's going live end of May, June. So there's not a long wait. And there's going to be quite a bit for your community to engage with and do. So yeah, I've been watching this one quite closely.
Amazing, amazing, Declan. That was honestly just some pure value from you there. Thank you so much. Is there any final message or shout out for the community before we move on?
Yeah. So first things first, I know there's been some incentives. It seems only right that Aurora offers the same thing. So we will match the incentives that are being offered to the community on this AMA as a thank you for having us. In terms of a message, I think it's been touched upon a few times already, right? But we live in difficult times, right? What's going on in the world definitely has a material effect, especially now that we're seeing bigger institutions and bigger companies participating, because unfortunately, they're also the companies, whilst bringing huge volume, also tend to pull it out as soon as things get risky, right? So that can be quite disheartening, maybe, for community members in any community, right? Whether it's the Turbo community or the Aurora community. But keep faith and stick with it, because this year is also going to be the year where projects that are genuinely creating value and genuinely have community backing them, and a project that actually takes care of the community, they're going to be the ones that do well, and they're going to be the ones that survive. For me personally, I'm super bullish on 26, regardless of what's going on in the world, because for the first time ever, altcoins, which of course Aurora is an altcoin as well, they have real value, they have real utility. You can use them day in, day out. And we're only going to see more of that. So I would say that would be my message. Keep the faith, and of course, big thank you for all of the work and time and effort that you've been putting into working with Aurora. This is one of our favorite partnerships, because we never know what's going to come next, and it's genuinely just based on what can we do to increase the value for the community. So yeah, pretty excited for 2026. I think it's going to be a good year for both of us. And thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. One thing I also like to say as well is, when the markets aren't attractive, when it's not looking the best, you want to back the projects that are showing up every day, that are still there, that are still building. And I definitely see that parallel between Aurora as well as Turbo as well. So again, once more, thank you so much for showing up today. With that being said, I'm just going to pass it over to Hom now. He could, the stage is yours, brother.
Well, thank you, Ro, for these great questions to Declan. Thank you, Declan, for your time and your constant support. And working together with Aurora is something really special. And as you said, Ro, the parallels are there, and it just fits right from the perspective and everything. And the time where TurboChain launched, I think I was not that deeply involved in the community. I saw it from kind of like from outside, just as a news and looking through the post on X, and I was blown away. I was thinking like, man, what Turbo is growing so fast, and there's one after another, and I really didn't catch up with the speed that they evolved together. And seeing it now today, and the utilities we build on, and the thing that Declan did tease a little bit, it just makes me happy, and I know that this is the right decision for me, and this is the right community for me. And as you said before at the beginning, I think, Ro, the 3 years, it's crazy. It flies by. I'm in the crypto space since 2021. So also some rough times, and at the moment now, I also see it, like I think Phil said it before, it's a good time to DCA. No financial advice, of course. But if you have conviction in a project and you're part of a community, I think this is the right place to be. And pack your bags, and the market will change direction. This is something not happening when, but if, I think. And we are here, and we will get our piece of the cake, I think, because we are backed with this community and with these partners and with this creativity and everything. The sky's the limit, in my opinion. So crazy good talking here. I always love to get connected to these people, I was looking through all of the posts all the time and seeing the partners, and being able now to talk directly to somebody like Phil, like Declan, like all of these partners gives me even more positivity and more No more
Yeah, I
feedback
think that
on
that's
this.
so important. Especially for all the Turbo Toad, the family that's joining us today. It's so important to, I guess, be a part of these spaces. So it's not
Yeah.
just another token that's in your, your central exchange or in your decentralized exchange. You're actually able to form some type of relationship with the team, with the brand, with the partners. And again, just hats off to everyone that makes, these AMAs possible, and hats off to the Turbo community as well.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we normally would now introduce John from HTX, but I don't see him here in the backstage at the moment. If you are listening, John, and maybe did not click on the StreamYard link, you are invited to do so, and I can set you up as a speaker if you want to. If not, it's not a big deal, not a problem at all. We'll talk about you and HTX and the relationship a little bit later, because we will have some giveaways later I can promote. I'm gladly here to do so. But I see another person and talking about showing up and your voice matters and starting the journey a little bit later. I see MJ here in the backstage. I don't know if he is willing to talk, but normally he is. I will just try to bring him up on stage and see if he's here and if he is going to have a little casual talk with us. Are you here, MJ?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
What's going on, man?
Cool to hear your voice, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Perfect. In the party mood. You see my avatar? He got a
Oh yeah, you got the party
hat.
hat on.
the
Yeah.
hats,
Yeah.
the hats and everything. Yeah, yeah.
That's the mood today.
It
How you
feels really
doing,
great.
MJ?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. I'm just blessed to, be in the space with you guys. First, Turbo birthday AMA. So really excited.
Perfect. So maybe I think most of the community members know you, know that you're really active at the moment, and maybe you want to talk a little bit about what made you decide to create your own YouTube channel and create crypto content and a lot of Turbo content. Do you have some stories maybe from this, why you did start this and what did motivate you to do this?
So, similar to many of you guys, I got into Turbo back in 2024. And crazy enough, one of the YouTubers I was watching at the time, or the two main YouTubers that I was watching at the time, was Roshan and Crypto John. So those are the two main YouTubers that really.
I'm flattered, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really crazy. So yeah, those are the two YouTubers that really got me into Turbo. And from 2024 up until 2025, I was sort of like in the background, liking tweets, reposting, but eventually I just thought I could do more, and I feel this is the perfect time to, just do more and start a YouTube channel, put yourself out there, because the market is down. There's a lot of fear in the market. So me starting my YouTube channel was a way to just solidify my confidence in Turbo, and to also, provide some hope to other investors that may be going through, similar feeling of, is the market ever gonna recover? Is Turbo gonna go back to all-time highs? So my YouTube channel, it just aims to uplift and encourage, similar to Roshan, similar to a Crypto John. So yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. I mean, this is exactly the thing that that's all about on Turbo. Just kind of my story too. I also did this start this dinner with Turbo because the request from the community was here. I'm not a professional speaker. My native language is German,
Same.
so just said do it. Let's try it, and I think we're improving together and we're moving things together. So
100%.
this is exactly the way, and yeah, I think
Hey,
there's
just
nothing
not to
this.
cut you off there.
No,
Super.
go ahead, man.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. And the best time to build is during a bear market like this, is during a rough market like this. So, hey, if you know, if you have any type of input that you could give and that'll impact somebody's life, start making those videos about it. One thing that held me back for a really long time was I felt like I don't know enough to make a video. But listen, if you're on like page 7 of a book and somebody's on page 1, those pages in between could matter a lot to someone. Now, I just want to say thank you for coming up here sharing that. And if you could, because I want to personally check it out, what's your YouTube channel called?
It's called MJ_crypto.
MJ_crypto. Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much for coming up here today, man.
Yo, Roshan, I just want to ask you a question, bro.
Sure.
So, on my YouTube journey, YouTube, I mean, and also, when I was getting into YouTube, I definitely knew that, this wouldn't be like, it's not rewarding immediately, you just have to put your head down, be consistent, upload consistently, and just, yeah. So how do you, or like when you were still starting your YouTube channel, how did you sort of just like, stay consistent with posting content without focusing on the metrics, focusing on the views, focusing on subscribers? I don't know if you get my question, bro.
No, 100%. And hey, I love this because like we're all part of the Turbo family here, so this feels really cool to kind of talk like this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be discouraging. There's gonna be times that you want to quit, but I'll be honest with you, the market right now isn't going to help you because you're building right now. A lot of the fruit of your labor, you're not going to see it anytime soon. I'll be honest with you. You're going to see a lot of that fruit come into, you're going to be able to reap the rewards when, Bitcoin does eventually rebound. And that's the same for the Turbo community right now. The people that are, essentially dollar cost averaging into the crypto projects, into these meme coins. It's not, it doesn't feel good to do it right now. You don't have that buyers, you don't have that, I guess that backing saying, "Oh yeah, like I'm chasing green candles." No, when you're buying right now, it's rough. Nobody wants to do it. And in the same way, uploading videos right now, you're not going to get the most amount of views. Even my channel itself, the views, the subscribers, the retention, they basically all fallen off a hill for lack of better words. It's not doing the best, but you need to remember, just keep being consistent with it. Like I said, if you know pages 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, somebody out there is going to gain value from those videos. So don't look at it from a metrics point right now. Just do it because you're passionate about the market. Do it because you're passionate about the space. In the same way, don't just buy Turbo right now because it looks good. Buy it because you actually have conviction in the community, right? So in the same way, have conviction in yourself and what it is that you're uploading, and that there's going to be somebody out there that will gain something out of it. And then everything else will follow when the market does rebound.
Damn. Yeah. I needed to hear that so much, bro. Thanks for your insight.
Yeah,
Also,
just put your foot on the gas pedal, man. Just don't stop. Keep going.
thank you so much, Brian. I really needed to hear that. And also, Holmes, thank you for hosting the space, getting us all together. Just being able to share like knowledge, insights, encouragement. So yeah, it's really great.
I have to say thank you to you for always showing up. I mean, you're at almost every dinner with Turbo, I think, and we were talking a lot, and also got in personal contact through some Telegram and everywhere. And I think this is maybe my 2 cents on this. I think I was looking in mostly in the financial thing on crypto. From the beginning. I started as an investor, of course, and my journey kind of split it up on give the one side, which is the financial side, on the maybe it will, and I think I believe in it because I put my money in there, so it would be cool if it is. But I found another thing that is a lot more valuable for me, and I got to know a lot of great people and a lot of great community members. And I think this is something that already is a very big win for me. And so price action, I mean, we were talking about this a lot of times, and we were talking about an every dinner of Turbo shortly. I think I'm switching it the next time maybe because there's nothing new. No, but seriously, this is just one aspect, and another aspect is something if you look at it from the personal side, I think it's for your growth and everything, for your person, for yourself. This is something more valuable than only money and financial things, and you get this with Turbo and with the community. So I have to say thank you to each and every one that is helping me do this AMAs all the time. Also, without you, I would be doing a monologue, and so thank you.
That's a pleasure.
Okay, perfect. So, do you have anything to round it up, MJ, or a question, not a question, or something?
I think I've said everything I needed to say. Just thank you, and
Perfect.
just really hope, just really looking forward to seeing what happens with Turbo. Definitely my conviction in Turbo. I think as time has went by, I'm maturing in my investing journey. My conviction is not just based on price action, but it's just based on community, and just Turbo's background, AI, meme. When the market does rebound, which it will, I think Turbo's going to do really well. And also, Turbo is surpassing some of its meme coin peers, and it's doing this, during, with no major announcements. So there's just so many bullish things that I'm seeing about Turbo that I think gives me a lot of confidence and makes me sleep well at night.
Perfect. Awesome. So thank you, MJ. I wish you all the best, bro. We hear each other. And keep your head up and keep your, as Rose said, your foot on the gas pedal. You will make it. Awesome,
Appreciate
bro.
you.
Have a nice one. Bye. Okay, so this is great. This is why I'm doing this, hearing the voices of you. This is always something special for me to talk to everybody in the community all around the world. Okay, perfect. So I think John did not make it already. No, I don't see him in the backstage. All good. I think we can just move to the giveaway section. It is a
Awesome.
birthday party. So I think just a quick overview. Most of the giveaways are already running, and I think we have 4. If I got it right, Declan from Aurora did tease something. I think we can bring it up again if he wants to say something on this point. But I'm going through the giveaways that are announced already. And what I'm trying now, I hope it works, because X is a little bit difficult for me. I was permanently banned for, I think, 2 weeks. But I tried to post all the links of the giveaways right under the stream. I hope it works. And we will go through it. We have a giveaway from one of the, or not the most special member for me, which is Torge. Torge is a guy, I think you won't find anybody else with a heart as big as Torge's. He is really one of my closest friends. He became one of my closest friends. I can say this with confidence, brother. And he is willing to give away 69K of Turbo Toad token. So I posted the link, the X link on his giveaway. So if you're not finding it, I think we can post it later and repost it, that you can see where we can join this, or join us in the Telegram, in the main group. We posted it. So everything that has to be done to get your hands on the 69K Turbo token, which is quite of a nice deal, I think, because looking at all-time highs and beyond, this is a nice amount of money. And he's, want to point it out, he's giving it away from his personal wallet, of course, because this is also something maybe we get questions. Do we have some wallets where we have some budget for anything in marketing? No, we don't have. So everything we giving here is just from our private wallets and from our private money. So I think this is nothing to take for granted, and I really appreciate you, brother, for doing this. And we have a second community member, which is Sammy. Sammy is also, I think, one of the most adorable and special members we have. She is kind of the heart of Turbo, I think. She is holding everything together, and she is doing her first giveaway today. She gives away 3 Turbo NFTs from the Turbo Toad collection by Red himself, which is also a crazy giveaway, in my opinion. And I think she already announced the winners on her X profile, so you should check it out. I'm looking. I think she did mention which one is the winner. Let me just check back. So where do we have it? I have the post here. So the winners, I think you already got in contact, but just to be sure, it's Turbo Junior. He's a very difficult domain here, CR7 Crypto 07. Congratulations, you got 1 Turbo NFT. The second winner is Jojo Go, also a member we know, perfect. And yeah, the third one is Sad Jackson. Everybody knows him, I think. Also a big supporter. Congratulations to each and every one. I think you already got in contact with Sammy for the distribution for these NFTs. Great. So, and we got 2 more giveaways. The one is from Max C. They're giving away 50 USDT, and as Phil mentioned, they got some questions for this today's AMA. So I don't know if these 3 questions are the ones from the winners that win the 50 USDT, but you can check out the Maxi Germany page, and you will see the terms of what you have to do to be part of this giveaway. And also HTX, also a big centralized exchange that always supports Turbo right from the start, which I love to see because they know the potential and they know the volume that Turbo can create. And they're also giving away, I think, 200 USDT. And yeah, also link is posted, so feel free to contribute, of course. And the selection will be made by the members themselves. So HTX, Maxi will do it. Sammy already did. And Torge, I think, made a comment. I don't know if I did display it right. Oh, moment here. So yeah. Okay, yeah, you can participate in this giveaway from Torge for a 69K Turbo token until the end of this AMA. Okay, perfect. Cool. I think this is it for the giveaways. I'll try to reach out to Declan if he is here. I'll bring him up. I'll try it. If it's not working, all good.
Hey, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah.
So
we'll absolutely do a giveaway. I didn't warn my marketing team in advance, so let me give her a bit of time. I kind of decided it on the cuff, but I think what we'll probably do is tomorrow we'll do a tweet. We'll tag you guys in it, and we'll ask for maybe the best memes, Turbo Aurora memes, or something like that. And then I'll announce 4 winners on Friday for $50 each during Aurora's alpha leaks on YouTube.
Awesome, great. Thank you for giving this to the Turbo community. I hope everybody is participating in every giveaway. Yeah, it's cool to see that everybody is here having fun. I got a lot of comments, which is great. That Clue is also here, also a very long-term member and supporter of the Turbo community. It's great to see each and every one here. Okay, perfect. So I think this was it from the giveaway section. And on my schedule, I'm normally the go with the flow guy, if you know me, but I have one more point for me to bring here. Oh, cool, we have the confirmation here. Aurora marketing team is on board. Perfect. Whoop whoop. Yes. Yeah, the final point for me, part for me, would be something like talking about the vision of where we are going and in this space in general, but of course, particularly with Turbo. And Declan was teasing some things before, where yeah, we were building something, and you were talking about the crazy speed and everything. And yeah, from releasing it, I think end of May, June is realistic at the moment. I want to name a member that is building this, yeah, from the Turbo side on its own. Yeah, he's just educating himself, pushing himself, and it's crazy to see what he achieved already. I think, in my opinion, without any coding knowledge. And this is none other than Creed. I think everybody in the community that's longer here knows him. And yeah, he's building something. And I talked to him before. If he wants to share anything here, I can just share one picture with you, and I will do it now. This is something to tease a little bit. And boom, here is the name. It's Turbo Canvas. So this is the most alpha you can get here today. And yeah, we are partnering up here with Aurora once again because it's very related to TurboChain. You can see there's a lot going on, and I think he's constantly building and improving the things. I was one of the lucky guys that was able to test it a little bit, and I was blown away. I think 10 years ago, nobody was expecting that this is possible in such a short time from a guy that's just educating himself doing this. I'm really impressed, and I'm really looking forward to get this thing released. And I think there is a lot of impact on the community, as Declan said. Super excited for this. So this is a big point for me on the vision of what's going on with Turbo. But as said before, one of the questions from Maxi, from Phil, what's the roadmap? Everybody that is here in the community long enough knows that there never was a particular roadmap for Turbo, because we're just building step by step and moving as fast as we can to push this beloved idea from Red Mankind. So if you want to see some points on the roadmap, just put it there and work for it. So I think this is pretty much the message we can give you here on this AMA. And something that's coming up, I think everybody knows, is the book, the child book, Turbo Toad Never Gives Up. I pre-ordered mine already, although Red said it is not possible in Europe, but Amazon made it possible. This will be out, I think, somewhere around on the 9th of June, which fits with the 69 billion of Turbo Toad tokens in circulation and max supply. So I'm really looking forward to this. So these are some of these milestones, but there's a lot more going on, like collectibles, like blockies. So we're focusing also on the real world thing, on the collecting thing. I think there is a really bright future, and we talked a lot about the positive things on the community. So for me, this is something really special to be able to join and to be a part of this. And so I think for me this is pretty much it for today's AMA. So I want to pass the word once again to my absolute fabulous co-host Ro, because I was blown away by your by your calm words, by your calm everything on you is fascinating for me, because I really enjoy your content, as said before, and I'm a big fan. So please, some words for the final ending of this AMA from your side, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, just want to say thank you so much for putting this together, and for the AMAs that you host all the time. I know the community sees the effort that you put in. So just a pat on the back, and just flowers to you. Like, thank you so much for everything that you do. Obviously, guys, right now there's so much momentum, I feel like, behind the scenes with Turbo, and that is what you want to see as a holder, is a project that is still building despite market conditions. And Turbo fam, this project started 3 years ago, started with a $69 budget, powered by AI, and as we all know, AI is growing. It's getting really big. I'm seeing even stock like companies in the stock market that literally just changed their entire branding to become focused on AI, shoot like 60-70% in a day. And Turbo has been riding that AI wave for a really long time now. So there's definitely some merit there. When the market does rebound, Turbo is not only a meme coin, it's an AI generated meme coins. So there is that as well. I just want to say thank you to every single one of you who's been here through the highs, through the lows, whether you're a day one toad or you're just hopping in right now. You're the reason that the project is still moving forward and it's stronger than ever. And thank you for all the support that you guys show me personally on my channel as well. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. And Turbo Toad to the moon, man. What else can I say?
Amen, brother. Amen. Yeah. So as said, also thank you from my side for always being here, for always taking care of each other and supporting and pushing this project together. I maybe just want to say thank you to my family, which is also, I think, nothing to take for granted, because most of you know that I'm a father of 2 sons, and I have an absolute awesome wife on my side that supports what I'm doing. So this is also something you can't always do this alone, and I couldn't do this alone without her help. So thank you goes out to my family too.
Amazing.
Okay, Turbo Toads. I think we had a great talking here. We had great conversations. We had great guest speakers, great giveaways. I think this is something we should keep up. We should keep up this energy, and I will give my best, and we're staying connected together and having some great evening talks in the next couple of weeks too. So from my side, as said, thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. Keep up the energy, stay sharp, and I will just click on the play button once again for the birthday thong, if you don't mind. Cheers, everybody. Have a nice one. Bye.
Take care, guys.
You've got a heart